So far I have been very nice and I've not thrown a lot of fractions into any of the equations. But now, hold on to your hat, here we come. Let's talk about the most easy fraction that we have, and that is the 1/2. Because when you see 1/2 times something, all you're looking at is 1/2 of it. So what's 1/2 of 16? 8. What's 1/2 of 12? 6. What's 1/2 of 50? 25. So 1/2, that's not that big of a deal. After the 1/2, let's talk about multiplying fractions. I've got two different ways I can look at this. First of all, I can just multiply across the top. 10 times 2 is 20. 1 times 5 is 5. 20 divided by 5 is a 4. Alrighty. Next one. I could do simplify before I multiply, which is actually a really good idea. And what I do here is I look diagonal at these. Can I divide both of those by the same thing? Actually, can I go 30 divided by 6? What is 30 divided by 6? 5. And you're going to use that a lot. So basically, divide by 6 is a 1, divide by 6 is a 5. And now what I have is I have this 5 times -7, which is -35. That's going to come really handy today. So here's my first problem, and I'm just going to be basically multiplying my fraction times each of the things in the parentheses. And so what's 1/2 of 16? 8. So 8x. 1/2 of 4, 2. This one I can say, well, 2 times 9 is 18. Divided by the 3 is a 6. 2 times 6 is a 12. Divided by 3 is a 4. There you go. All right, and then the rest of it is just a simple problem that we've been doing. A reminder, when you're at this point, get rid of that x term before you try to get rid of one of your constants. And so I'm going to get rid of the 6x like this. And I'll have a 2x plus 2 equals -4. And now it's just a two-step problem that I'll finish for you right now. All right, there you go. All right, I've stepped up a notch because now I'm adding and subtracting fractions. But hey, let's get rid of the fractions so you don't have to do that. All right? What is the common denominator? 4. Well, something you need to know about keeping fractions balanced is if I multiply every single term by the same number, I keep my fraction balanced. And so that means I would multiply the 1/4 times 4, the 4 times 4, the 4/7 times 4, and the 3 times 4. Every single term. It keeps it balanced. Alrighty, so these cancel each other out, and I get this -1a. And then 4 times -4 is -16. And these cancel each other out, and all I have left is a 7a. And then 3 times 4 is a 12. Let's get rid of this 1a on this side. -16 equals 8a minus 12. Now it's a two-step problem. I'll go ahead and finish it for you. Well, here I have an a equals a -4/8, but that simplifies to just -1/2. All right, let's go on to the next one. Okay, look at all of your denominators. You have a 2, a 3, and a 4. But what I am going to be more interested in is the denominators for the two things here outside the parentheses. And so I'm going to just find the common denominator for both of those. So what is the common denominator of 2 and 4? 4. All right, so here I go. I'm going to multiply -7 times 4, the 3/2 times 4, so 4/1, if that helps. The x times 4, the 4/7 times 4, and those are all my terms. I literally only have 4 terms. And so 4 times -7 is -28. And this, the 4 and the 2 is going to become a 1, and this is going to be a 2. So I'm going to have a 6 times x plus 4/3. I promise you that is going to work out. Plus 4x equals, these 4's cancel out, and I get 7 times 2x plus 4. All right, here we go. -28 plus, let's distribute, 6 times x is 6x. Next one, 6 times 4 is 24, divided by 3 is an 8, plus 4x equals 14x plus 28. Oh, look at this. No fractions. Are you feeling good? Don't forget, now's the time to start combining like terms. So I have 10x, it looks like -20, equals 14x plus 28. Get rid of your 10x. And I have a negative 20 equals a 4x plus 28. I'm a two-step problem. Let me finish that for you. And the answer is x equals negative 12. How do I know if that's right? I can throw it back in there if I want to play with those fractions. My only fractions are inside the parentheses here. So I'm actually going to distribute my 4 first to kind of see if 5 and 8 are really going to be my final denominators or not. So here we go. I'm going to have a negative 1 plus 4 times 2 is 8 over 5, so 8/5 x, plus 4 times 9 is 36 divided by 8. That's 36 eighths. I'm going to write that over here, 36 eighths. But both of those can be divided by a 4, so that would become a 9 halves. Oh, see, yeah, that's nice. Minus x equals negative 5x. All right, what's the common denominator of 5 and 2? Well, that is a 10. So again, I'm going to multiply every single term by 10. There's several of them. So 10 times negative 1, negative 10. Plus, all right, 5 and 10 becomes a 2. So 2 times 8 is 16x. 2 and 10 become a 5. So 5 times 9 is 45. And then 10 times negative x is negative 10x equals, and that is a negative 50x. All right, let's combine some like terms here. I've got a 6x plus 35 equals a negative 50x. I'm going to get rid of the 6x, even though it's not the smallest, but that will leave my 35 by itself. And there's something I want you to see, because this looks ugly, really, to be honest. But here we go. All right, so when I do this, I have this x equals 35 over negative 56, or negative 35/6. But both those numbers can be divided by a what? A 7. And so what is 35 divided by 7? A 5. What is 56 divided by 7? An 8. And that is your final answer. It's easier than you think. So first step, what is my common denominator between the 4 and 5? 20. Second step, I'm going to put parentheses around here. Put a 20 here, 20 here, and then again, don't forget the 20 here. So every single term. All right, let's do some cross simplifying. The 4 and the 20 can both be divided by a 4. It gives me a 5. The 5 and the 20 can both be divided by 5, and that gives me a 4. And so I'm going to rewrite what you see here. 5x plus 3 minus 4 times, I can put that on the front, that's fine, 2x plus 4 equals 20. Well, now this is something that you're used to. 5x plus 15 minus 8x minus 16 equals 20. All right, let me finish it for you. There you go. Once we got to the step with no more fractions and parentheses, it got pretty simple. I know this video is going long, but I want to go through 2 more examples to really make sure that you understand what we're doing here. All right, look at your denominators, 3 and 5. What's the common denominator? 15. So I'm going to multiply this group by 15, this group by 15, the 2 by 15, and the negative 6 by 15. Remember, every single term. All right, simplify, 1 and a 5. And so I'm going to have 5, 2x plus 7. The next one is going to become a 3. So I'm going to have this plus 3, 3x plus 6 equals 15 times 2 is 30, so 30x. And 6 times 15 is 90. All right, next step, here we go. 10x plus 35 plus 9x plus 18 equals 30x minus 90. Well, what do you do next? You're going to combine like terms. And here we go. Next, I'm going to get all the x's on one side. And I'm going to get rid of the 19x's because it's the smallest. And now I'm at his 2-step problem where I'm going to get rid of the 90 and divide by 11. There we go. x equals 13. Okay, last one. Maybe you could try it on your own and then come back and see how you did. All right, what's the common denominator of 6, 5, and 30? 30. All right, so here we go. I'm going to multiply this guy by 30, this whole thing by 30, and this whole thing by 30. And 30 divided by 6 is a 5, so I'm going to change that to a 5. And so I have 5 times negative 7, which is negative 35, minus 30 divided by 5 is a 6. So I'm going to have 6 times 3x minus 9 equals, 30 divided by 30 is just 1. So I'm going to do this. Alrighty, let's keep going. Negative 35 minus 18x plus 54 equals 2x minus 1. It's looking normal. I love it when we have no more fractions like this. Alrighty, that would be plus 19, correct? Equals 2x minus 1. Get rid of the x's now. Whoops, I should have got rid of the 18, but I don't care. Here we go. So we have negative 20x plus 19 equals negative 1 minus 19 minus 19. Negative 20x equals negative 20. Ha, ha, ha. This is an easy one. What does x equal? 1. All right. Whew, that's a lot. All right, it's your turn to try. Go have some fun.